So, just trying to bring like a package of clarity and a package of harmony, of like bringing it all together to understand and to clearly be seen for what it truly really is in this moment. And to like explain myself, to bring everyone and everything together in the right, I guess it's happening in divine timing, is where everything seems to kind of be at with how it always is, I guess. And so it's almost like a movie that you just like allow it to happen and unfold. Sometimes to see how the special effects work helps you understand what the movie really is. Sometimes people fall asleep during the movie, right? And but you know, sometimes it's rude to stand up and like point out the special effects and like, oh, that's totally fake, you know, right? But so essentially, like, I've known my direction all along, or at least once this kind of direction or this path or this way that is my way, that is my same path and direction and way in life. It's like, well, it's like the pathways are like crossing. So the paths are crossing and they're the same way, but they're like crossing at one certain point that is really the time and really is that divine timing. Like, I mean, everything's all perfect. So I feel like this is like kind of served as a confusion time, right? Like, because it's confusing, but it's fusing everything together. Where it's, as it fuses, it breaks down the old and fuses everything together in to get in that right time, and there's that right divine timing with everything. And so, like almost 2 years ago, I had this dream of it really had like a Himalayan Mount Everest vibe, but then it was like, oh, it's not this. Like this dream, it ended up not being Mount Everest. It's actually Mount Shasta, which is like Northern California, and this woman on top of this mountain, like drawing rainbows on a chalkboard. Like she's like trying to show me something, but it wasn't just like her necessarily trying to show me something. It was like everything symbolically into this package, like to serve as like a file in a computer system. So it's like you open the file and there's all these other files within it, and it's like all unfolds in the right perfect timing. Like it's taken about 2 years to sift through just this one file and this one dream, which is such a simple dream. But it was like drawing rainbows on a chalkboard. So now where that's at in the file that I'm opening now is like, okay, I know who this person is, and this person is my direction, and I'm this person's direction, and we are this same path in this way. And it's like, now I feel like last year, about this time last year, met with this spirit science guy, Jordan Pearson. He's like an animator, right? And he created these spirit science groups and stuff, or the spirit science videos on YouTube. And it's like, he's an animator, and it's like, he lives in Redding, or by Redding, which is by Mount Shasta. And I feel like I'm supposed to be in Northern California, and maybe it doesn't really have anything to do with him, but I'm just like kind of looking at it and milking that right now, and just seeing what's there. And it's like, maybe like I've always kind of like I have like all these visions and downloads all the time, and it's like I integrate them, and it's like I'm trying to like give them out to the world, and like I need people to like create that and to ground that in it. That's like, it's like where all this frustration comes, but it's just like all this confusion, and I know it's confusion and confusing everything together, and it's like allow myself to like feel this frustration that oftentimes isn't even my own. And so it's like, okay, all right. And at that same time, it's like people don't understand that, and it's misunderstood, and I get misunderstood, and it's just like, whatever, what the fuck, I'm just gonna explode in whatever and allow it to circulate in the toroidal field of my heart. And plus I'm a Leo, so I'm gonna put this thing out, man. It's blowing in my face. But it's like I'm a Leo, so it's like, oh, here's the energy really has been focused on my body for energetically my whole life. So it's like it's like I was born again 2 years ago when I had this dream. It was like I was born again, right? I was born again. And so it's like I'm like, now this transition that humanity is moving into is like we're integrating the 12 zodiac signs, where it's like all the zodiac signs represent how the energy, if you look at it symbolically, represents how the energy flows through the body. So it's like Leo is like of the heart, you know, and I'm coming back and focusing on the heart, but it's like you integrate all the 12 energies together, where maybe more of me, I'm really more focused on the heart. And then it's like not Virgo, but I really understand like the Aries energy, because that's what really grounding. I feel like I need something to really help me ground this. And so it's like that's how the energy flows up around the kidneys. If you see that zodiac sign, it's like this, and that's how the energy flows around the kidneys, and it's like helps ground that, where, you know, it's Kundalini, right? And then I don't know if it's Pisces, where it's like the pillar, which is like the central channel. So it's like all these 12 zodiacs are like all these 12 chakras and 12 dimensions of our toroidal field, where it's like all these energies have to integrate together, and then that creates a light ship, like this soul family, where all those zodiac signs come together as like one light ship. And as like one light ship. So, man, I'm just kind of losing my train of thought a little bit. I guess I'm going to get back to the California thing, and in that dream is like Mount Shasta has this really, really strong energy. And some people say that it's like this Lemurian energy. I think also with Sedona, which is like there's like a meridian that goes and even goes through Mexico and into South America, and all this stuff, that like this energy channel there, because of the ancient continent of Mu, right, which is like Hawaii and Polynesia, like those change of islands. And this is just information that other people have said and channeled. It may not be so accurate, but that's just kind of what I'm saying now. And like Mount Haleakala, right, that's the tallest mountain in the world. But people think Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. That's not true, because that's going off of sea elevation. Mount Haleakala, based on from the bottom of the ocean to the top, and there's like, this is like the center of the continent of Mu, right? Mount Haleakala. It's the tallest mountain in the world, and they got like telescopes on top of there, right? Because of how high it is up elevation-wise, and there's like no pollution around, because it's in the middle of the Pacific, right? And it's the tallest mountain in the world. In the continent of Mu, this was like the mountain that everyone wanted to get to the top of, right? Everyone wanted to get to the top of this mountain, because this mountain was so tall, so high, and you could see all the stars, and it was like Mount Everest, right? But no one could like get to the top of it, because the air was too thin, and the sea level was lower then, and like Mu was like a little bit elevated as well, and it was like, there was enough oxygen. So nowadays people can go there because the sea levels are higher, and the oxygen in our globe of the earth, and the earth is actually in the shape of a pear more than anything than really a ball. But it's like, okay, we're having a ball here, and it's like Mount Haleakala, like now people can get to the top of this mountain. I was actually thankful enough to be able to go to the top of this mountain, but it turns out it was like too foggy when I was up there. So I hope to make my way back to Hawaii and be there, but see, we're almost 10 minutes. I just want to bring forth a message and make it clear, and I'm really trying to make this clear so that I can be fully understood, and also like to fully understand myself and to see that in like no matter what people's egos think or what they think or can see at that time, and I may not be totally clear for me as well, but it's like each day it's like my heart says that this is my direction, and I've had dreams that have been saying this for the longest time, and I'm waiting for the free will end of it to unfold. And I guess it's like happening perfectly, but it's just like frustrating, and then it creates this confusion which is fusing it together, and it's just like it's like fuck this, and it's like gets me in this place of sadness, like God, am I all wrong? Am I crazy? Am I delusional? And so it's like it's really important for me to get this video out and to not have people be like, oh, you're wrong. Oh, like, no, it's this way. When it's this, like, no, my heart knows. My heart knows. My heart is not a fucking a liar, okay? Like, I understand this. I see this. I need to be seen for this. This is my part of it because I'm a Leo, and I'm seems like my uniqueness is really of the heart right now, and then going up to that high heart chakra is where it's like the sound merges the heart and the brain in like I really need some more logical, or it's not that I need, it's like I need an externalized logical, or to help bring it logically to people, to help ground it into that like black and white energy. And for me, I'm like more of like shades of gray. It's like literally going through this and this confusion and this misunderstanding. It's like 50 Shades of Grey. I've never read that book, but my mom was kind of explaining about that book a few years ago when I got it for her for like Mother's Day or something. And it's like this girl's like strapped down and like this guy's like whipping her, and it's like I guess she enjoys it, you know. It's like that like sexual like I can't remember like the term for it, like bondage or something, like but it was like that's how I feel. It's like I feel like I'm being crucified. I feel like I'm Christ. I feel like I'm Jesus, and it's like everyone's like just like whipping me, and it's like it fucking hurts really bad, but it's almost like it feels really good at the same time because it's like liberating me and like breaking me open, and it's just like it sucks and it fucking hurts, and it's just like the whole world is just like crucifying me with their misunderstanding, and it's like they're throwing their stones of misunderstanding and doubt and judgment, and it's like breaking me open. And it's like I feel like I was broken open 2 years ago when all this information started coming in, but now it's just like I'm already raw. I've already been broken open, and I'm already raw, and it's just like everyone is just throwing all their shit at the tenderness place of who I truly am. And it's sad, but it's like that's everyone else's, because this tender place is like filtering that misunderstanding, especially within my soul family. I feel like my soul family is really misunderstanding me, but it's to serve them. It also serves me, but it's like to serve them of helping filter and clear out what is misseen and misunderstood and not being seen right as it truly really is. And so it's like that's the truth right there, is that pearl or that jewel or gem of the heart, right? It's like this bubble of light, and I think for me it started out as like, it's like the soul star. It looks like a star. It looks like a sun, but it'll change colors. And so I wanted to make that clear, and I'm going to post this video and try to get it out so my soul family sees this, so I feel like my unique individual external frequency of myself and my way like sees this, whether you want to call it soulmate or life partner. I feel like my life partner really needs to see this, because I think she's like seeing it wrongly, and as or not like, even to see something wrongly is like the right way to see it, if that makes sense. It's almost like an oxymoron in a way, but I feel like my divine life partner is not seeing it for how it truly is, and then it makes me think like, God, am I crazy? Do I need to let go? Is this not how it really is? And it's like I've let go. I've done this. I've done all this. That's why it's like hurts so bad, because there's just like, it's like I'm being tugged every which way. It's like, but it's like pulling everything off, and it's like passing stuff through. I don't know. It's like, it's like I know my direction. I know what I need to do. I'm like trying to get some money from my parents to go